Bones need calcium. Okay, now you're ready to desktop audio for a second. Not that there is any desktop or audio. Outside the cafe. Okay. We're all set for LGD versus Evil Geniuses in this semi-final of the PGL Bucharest Minor. Draft for game 1 is up now. We've got these very typical Venom Ice Stalker bands coming out from LGD. Some kind of typical typical bands from LGD. We've got Jakiro, Jakiro's kind of really been picked. Jakiro's actually really interesting here lately because it's not that it was like any particular patch made teams start picking up Jakiro. It was kind of just slowly discovered to be such a reliable pick. There's the kind of the almost expected easy Spirit Breaker. It's pretty much all the Western teams are using this Spirit Breaker 5 a lot. Probably see Fear hop on that, although I've seen crit on it a few times. I think I won the series like yesterday or the day before. It was the day before yesterday. They played it in 2 games of the series, and Fear and Crit both played it one after the other. Oh, and there's the Wyvern. Crit is probably shaking in his boots. Could be the offline Wyvern, more likely than the support Wyvern, I think, if we take the last few days into account. But anyway, Jakiro. It kind of just became this reliable support, and that you just have Ice Path is such a good disable, and no matter kind of how underfarmed you are, you still put out that same amount of damage. And like, of course, in the laning stage, the Dual Breath slow is a godsend, because I think it's like 28% slow. Dual Breath is at level 1, so it's a very good value point. I checked it out actually. I know I'm like leaving the draft, but I don't think you'll die. I just want to check. I think it's a 28% slow on Jakiro. Yeah, 28%. So like, most of the slow comes from the level 1. The scaling isn't that good. It's more the damage you're leveling up for. So it's a really good value point. But yeah. Anyway, it's blocked here. Like it's come a long way to being blocked first ban. Because it can also be played on an offlane, and it can become real strong with a bit of farm. We see the crit wisp being picked up here, so it will be fair on the Spirit Breaker, but like, it's kind of surprising to see wisp not banned against certain teams like the likes of Liquid and the likes of EG, who just have such strong IO players. Crit is an insane IO player. I think he dominated one of yesterday's games with it, or well, the day before. I can't remember which day it was. Yeah, he can make some serious plays in this era, and of course we got the well, I think it's the Yaourt Spirit, isn't it? No, I'm completely wrong there. Because I think 357's who's QQQ, who's playing as a sub, he's kind of playing the 5 position now, since he hasn't been playing Dota like professionally for a couple of years. It's kind of understandable that they threw him on the 5 and decided to revert Yao back to this position 4 role. So we'll see Yao's Earth Spirit, see how good. Apparently, like, I haven't been watching the Chinese scene for too long, but apparently Yao did used to play 4, so he knows what he's up to. It's pretty interesting to see that LGD are only getting 75% of the qualifying points they make for this tournament. At least, how it works is because they had Victoria, but Victoria became very ill, so they're using QQQ as a substitute. and since he wasn't registered in the team, since they don't register subs anymore, he gets half of the points. So he has 15 so far out of the 30 they've qualified. They've got by coming top 4, and the rest of the guys get 3/4, which is 22.5. It's a pretty interesting system, which will probably see effect maybe 1 or 2 more teams during the year.
EG's turn to ban.
I think you have to have 4 of the original players though. I assume that's just a way to not worry about registering. See the Bloodseeker ban there. Bloodseeker's been seriously common recently. I just saw Immortals kind of get dominated after picking it last series. It kind of
10 seconds remaining.
it can snowball so hard, but at the same time,
5 seconds remaining.
it's surprisingly easy to kite a Bloodseeker.
EG's turn
Uh,
to pick. Enchantress.
It's surprisingly easy to kite a Bloodseeker considering he's Mr. Fast Ferrari Man. Enchantress going to be picked up for FY here on LGD.
10 seconds remaining.
This offlane Enchantress. It could to be honest, it could actually be
5 seconds remaining.
I could be wrong here. I'm assuming they're throwing QQQ on the Winter Wyvern as a position 5, even though that's kind of not as common lately, because it's going to be the Earth Spirit on Yao either way, but technically it could be a weird double position 4 Earth Spirit Enchantress or something, but I'd say it's very likely that that's just going to be the offline Enchantress. Again, we saw the offline Enchantress for I think Immortals picked it up in the second game of last series, and lost with it, I believe. Yeah, they picked it up in the second game of last series and lost. But yeah, the Enchantress is kind of just like a lane dominator on that offlane. You kind of just wins it either way, so that's probably what they're going for up against whatever safe lane they pick. And they picked a Life Stealer, which is really good, obviously, because the Rage is a great counter to Untouchable.
5 seconds remaining.
So Life Stealer is a really good hero to just be able to burst that Enchantress down. Probably see it being the Arteezy Life Stealer. I'm not sure personally how I feel about Life Stealer at the moment. He's kind of just a hero that needs to get ahead, and if he doesn't, he's so easily kited. His ult can kind of be a bit useless. Often doesn't benefit the hero unless you have a ganking team. Saying that, in this game I feel like it's very good, because you have like 3 heroes picked and they're already like the biggest ganking team thinkable, because you've got the Life Stealer Spirit Breaker combo, which is, you know, a classic, and then of course Io with the relocates as well. Like, he already has 2 perfect infest targets. We see the CK coming out from LGD. Safe lane CK's kind of popped up now and again. It's not completely like common, but it's been picked up quite a lot, and it's a really good counter to the Life Stealer, because Life Stealer is all single target damage, unless he gets like a Mjolnir, obviously, or something like that, or the classic Life Stealer Battle Fury. But he's all single target damage, so once Chaos Knight gets the Reality Rift, he definitely can't turn out the Reality Rift. The Phantasm, it's impossible for Life Stealer to take him down almost, unless he just happens to pick the right one, or his team's there. So it's like, I mean, obviously it's never going to be just a straight up one-on-one, but in that kind of one-on-one situation, that theoretical, on paper one-on-one situation, Chaos Knight absolutely destroys him. And if you can pick him off with a Reality Rift, and a Chaos Bolt, he can actually kill a super friend Life Stealer in seconds. Like, it's Chaos Knight's specialty. You can take down, even you see the likes of Sven's and Wraith Kings just get absolutely upended by Chaos Knights, and it's scary. But of course Chaos Knights has weaknesses, but it's really good against a hero like the Life Stealer. Gonna see the Underlord picked up on EG for Universe, so they have like the biggest gank team there ever was. You'd almost think that they were like meme picking around the Life Stealer, because every single one of these heroes is just fantastic for a big gank. They can easily have the likes of, say, Lifestealer in an IO, and then Dark Rift while a Spirit Breaker charges onto any hero or set of heroes, and it's a perfect gank squad. So what do? You assimilate the IO after you get your Lifestealer eggs. You hop inside the Underlord. No, you hop inside the Spirit Breaker, and then charge in, and then Underlord can Dark Rift in his own, and Underlord can Dark Rift in on the hero. You can Dark Rift on heroes, right? Can you? I don't know. See this last pick. Okay, the Ember Spirit for Smail. I want to check if you can Dark Rift onto heroes, because I'm pretty sure you can. After shoot the Little Lord on a target friendly unit's position. I'm going to assume you can use it on heroes. Yeah. Okay, unimportant anyway. I'm just talking about gank and memes. The Ember Spirit's going to be picked up for Smail. This is that kind of multi-target damage they need for the CK. Once Smail gets a Battle Fury or 3 up, he can just destroy those Phantasm Illusions. Ooh, that is a fucking cool Chaos Knight set. Ooh, we're gonna see him maybe on the Ursa though. That's gonna be a challenge for Samael mid. This kind of Ursa can just kind of burst down an Ember Spirit if he's not careful. No amount of Flame Guard's gonna save you from those Fury swipes. It's gonna be an interesting mid lane. Yeah, it's gonna be FY on the offlane Enchantress. As I thought. This is weird. This is a little bugged out here. I think that's probably because I left the thing. Hopefully the game doesn't crash on me when we go in, because it has been often enough. It's been like crashing when the game starts and leaving, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay, I'll be back in there in a second. Viewed over 205 times. Wowee. This game isn't starting for me yet. Okay, there it is. There it is. The big anime opening. Sorry, I just have to check some out for a second. Sorry, my game is lagging very much. It's finishing loading. Okay, here we are. Into EG versus LGD. Yeah, this LGD squad's pretty hyped. They've been incredibly good over the last 2 days. They almost clean sweep their group stage. Okay, I think I got kicked out of the game. Looks like I'm gonna miss the first minute or so, unfortunately. Oops, I don't want to play a game. God no. Yeah, I'm gonna miss a bit of this. I apologize. And as I said every time I've tried to get into a game ever, my loading screen takes so long. At least I get to see the loading screens, unlike most people. Yeah, LGD have been incredible over the last couple of days. And EG losing that series to Mineski, was it? Yeah, I think they ended up losing that series to Mineski, which put them in the 2nd seed. And that's hence they're facing LGD now. And winner of this series will go into the final to face Mineski and secure those tasty 90 qualifying points. Okay. Okay, mid lane, we're just gonna have these Ursa and Ember Spirit battling it out. But we do see the kind of Yao and the Earth Spirit just kind of hanging around the background, waiting for his chance to go in. Maybe when maybe gets a few Fury swipes. Yeah, no, he tried to roll in, hit him there after a couple of hits, but the The roll-in's going to be slightly off the mark. Just going to leave Sumail safe and sound for now. On the top lane, we are going to have the Enchantress, the FY Enchantress, facing up against this Lifestealer. Just a solo lane for now while we have these two, this aggro off lane, aggro try off lane for EG. I'm going to try to get as much for this this Underlord as possible and try stop the Chaos Knight from having a good time. It's very hard to kind of stop Chaos Knight from having a good lane up because he is so tanky, and if you make one mistake, he gets a Chaos Bolt in with a after a Reality Rift and you're pretty much dead. Arteezy using this open wounds, try to get a few bit of harassing the FY, but those heals are just a seriously difficult thing to trade against. Crit coming in to help Sumail with those tether heals. Yeo's going to move down bottom. Perhaps try and make a gank onto the Underlord, but also Underlord is just such a hard hero to kill. There's so many heroes that are just almost impossible to kill early game in this matchup. Like it's difficult to kill the Ursa, it's difficult to kill the Chaos Knight, it's almost impossible to kill the Enchantress without like maybe 3 heroes. I guess Arteezy with the Rage is kind of like, he obviously doesn't have a point in now, but I can see him going 1-1-1. There's a Reality Rift in onto Universe. We get a stun from Fear and he gets the first hit bash, 17%, and that's going to leave Ame low on HP. I don't think he's going to die though. Crit coming as well though, might leave QQQ to die. They can dive tower here, and that's going to be first blood onto the Winter Wyvern. Crit coming in and healing up Universe, making sure he can tank that tower for as long as he likes. Just healing up so well now. I think Wyvern was just kind of okay with giving up his life there if it meant saving Ame, but he kind of just dove too deep, and Ame was actually fine, but they did switch the aggro to him and get that first blood onto the Underlord. I believe got the, yeah, Universe got the kill. That's going to be pretty good for him. He's going to have a pretty early arcane boots this game, and he's going to be able to spam those Firestorms. Firestorm is so powerful, like even level 2, like so much damage in that how long was the last 6 seconds, I guess? Yeah. Arteezy just doing pulls, taking camps now. He knows how difficult it is to kind of farm against FY. Enchantress, it's especially as a melee core, it's just so difficult to push back this Enchantress. She already has her phase boots up, makes it even more difficult. She's going to start kind of looking to harass Arteezy even in the jungle, wants to make his life as hard as she can. Ember Spear here got pretty low in the mid lane, so he's going back to base. Universe gets gone on here, crits in with the heals, and Puppy with the charge onto Ame. Rock comes in, hits both, but yeah, I was going to go down to Universe and crit. The tether just doing too much heals. QQQ gets a Firestorm on him, but he's going to be able to get out now. Ame claritying up, trying to get enough mana to have another stun in case he gets gone on again. That's the thing though, this 4 and 5 position on EG, like crit can just come in with this tether from pretty far away, and Puppy can get in there from literally anywhere on the map with the charge. Of course he wants to be somewhat close by, but he's kind of focusing on that bottom lane, and their initiation on Universe meant absolutely nothing because crit tethered in. And like, not only that, but Puppy getting there as well secured the kill onto Yao. He got a good boulder smash onto the 2 heroes there, but it means nothing when he's in between them getting right clicked down. Grit's going to come up now and help. Looks like they're going to try going a kill on this Enchantress because we have the Rage up here, so he's going to use it straight away, get them right clicks in. Fear with the charge. Crit's trying to overcharge Arteezy as much as he can, but once that Rage went down, it becomes incredibly difficult for them to take down FY. They kind of need to kill him before he gets those heals off, but that's almost impossible. I feel like the only way they could have got that kill is if oh, they're going into Universe here. Yeah, with the roll in, Reality Rift takes him back, but he's so tanky. Even the Boulder Smash might not be enough. Oh, the 2-second Chaos Bolt might do it. He's so tanky though. He's just taking right click after right click under the tower with that 1 extra armor buff was almost enough to keep him alive, but the 3 hero dive onto the tier 1 is going to be enough to take down Universe. So many salves expended on the side of Ame actually. I think that might be his 3rd, or just a 2nd maybe. Crit trying to just avoid FY here. That's like, this Enchantress Oov is just like so much damage. You take what, 94 damage plus the reliable 12 damage of Orb of Venom. Just so much harass. I think does Oov pierce spell immunity? Well, that's a weird question. Oh, Fear with the smoke, gonna charge onto Ame. Universe is gonna be able to come in. No Pit of Malice level, I don't think. But he does it with Firestorm, and Sumail is there with the root to take Ame down. Really good gank from Sumail there. Just level 6. So he has that potential to chase him down, so there is no chance Ame was getting away there. Net worth wise, we have got this Ursa having a pretty free mid lane. That kill right there is gonna help Sumail catch up, but he's still a good bit behind. And then Enchantress obviously having the time of her life against Arteezy. Up top. There, the CS charts reflect that pretty perfectly. Ame's the only one kind of having a really bad time right now out of the cores. Well, I mean, Arteezy's not having a great time either.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So it's just the mid lane here. We're just gonna have maybe trying to beat down Sumail as much as he can. FY putting so much pressure on this tower, and we can see Crit kind of wants to help, and Puppy's charging in from behind. But they're going to find an Earth Spirit here. Sumail's TPing up too, and this might be what they need. Yao gets hit by that charge on the way in, so he's going to have to back out. He can't even save FY. Can't even try to save FY. Really unfortunate position there from him. Perfect charge from Fear, though, coming in from behind. Ended up securing that kill. Sumail coming in as well. Oh, really going for that. Arteezy gets the bounty on FY in the end. Obviously the gold's quite spread out, diminishing returns and all that. But all in all, a pretty good pick off from them.
Top tower is under attack.
That allows Sumail and Universe to get ahead of this Enchantress, which is kind of important because she had such an easy lane up till now. They're gonna try gank the Ursa as well, I believe. Fear's ready to charge in. Earth Spirit's gonna come around and see Io, and he has the ult up on the Ursa. There's no chance of him getting this kill, even with the roots. He can just ult and walk away realistically. He's gonna turn in though. He's gonna try going Fear, but the Boulder Smash misses and just hits Sumail in the backlines instead. So that's not gonna go anywhere. He's yet to have any lifesteal on the Ursa. So it's kind of hard for him to sustain in this lane, and Sumail's going to go and pick up that bounty rune. Makes it even what if he has a bot lined up, but he hasn't picked it up yet. I think he just wants to get this blink dagger. Arteezy using the Enchantress creep to heal up a bit. Oh, and Ame on the bot lane gets ganked by the same 3 heroes again, and Sumail's going to be able to secure this kill with the ult. That's really bad for the Chaos Knight. He's having a tough time. Crit's here as well. Maybe he's going to try just burst him down. He's going to be able to take down this Io real quickly. Dark Rift coming out from Universe to make sure maybe can't do anything too scary. I think they're going back to base. Yeah. Back to base they go with the Taxi Bro. Yeah, this Ursa here. That's a good kill for him in the IO, but I don't know what he's trying to pick up here. I think he might be just going straight for the Blink Dagger. Make this early game presence as much as he can. He's going to have a pre-10-minute Blink Dagger by the looks of it. Drone picked up on a Enchantress as well. Going to help her early game with these creeps. She's going to just be able to pressure down with ganks now. I'd say she's going to do as many rotations. Well, not as many. I think she's going to just focus on the rotations now. She's coming in mid, and Crick gets hit with this Splinter Blast, which slows him down. The enchant as well is going to mean he goes straight down. Sumail coming in though, 2 TPs as well with Arteezy. If he can get this route onto FY after the charge. Ame comes in though, goes on to Fear. Sumail coming in with the ult, gets... Oh, Cold Embrace is going to keep FY alive for now. Ame's putting in right clicks. Arteezy's here though with the Rage, with the open wounds, trying to get in on FY. But FY's just too tanky. The Cold Embrace saving him there so hard. While we see a Universe go down on the bot lane to the Ursa and the Earth Spirit. These offlaners were kind of having an easy time at the start, but it's getting more difficult. This Blink Dagger from Ursa might just secure a kill on Fear. Ooh, he went for the rune before seeing Fear, I think, so... And unfortunately just got ahead of himself. If that had been a second later or so, I think he would have got that kill on Fear. He can just burst down so well already. He has this bottle in his inventory, but I'm pretty sure he's not going for that bottle now. Pretty sure. Big gank coming into mid lane. They know maybe has that invis rune, so they're probably going to be super careful. He's really looking for a pick off in the jungle. He might be able to get this courier on the way back. Yeah, I think he's gonna spot that courier. They do move it towards Arteezy, so it's gonna be safe. He spots Fear though. This Invis rune almost gone, so he's not gonna be able to make an initiation on anyone. And they're gonna see him with this ward. So they're not gonna go near that mid lane anyway, because they know they're looking for those rotations. Unless Fear comes in straight away on this mid lane, Sumail will probably be super careful. Arteezy gets gone on by maybe, has to jump into a creep, but gets it straight away as he sees it's in deny range. Crit TPing in on that top tier 2 though. Maybe wasn't going to get the kill anyway. Universe getting gone on here with the Boulder Smash and the Impetus. He's going to go down. That Pit of Malice only catching maybe, so... You can't attack through Pit of Malice, right? Because, I don't know, roots work differently.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Does it tell us? No, yeah, I don't actually know if you're able to attack through Pit of Malice. I can't like remember the scenario in my head really. Yeah, TPing back to base, get some heals up, and now we see the network chart kind of change around again. In that Ursa and Enchantress are back on top. Arteezy's making slow gains, but gains nonetheless. He's gonna have this armlet up soon. I think he just needs that recipe, and then he can kind of take fights a lot better. The armlet's a big kind of early game peak for that life stealer. Can really make the difference because you, like theoretically, you then have infinite HP, and that's something like you you really don't have beforehand. You're kind of just relying on regen, but with the IO and the armlet, you can definitely make these early fights happen. We have a big smoke coming from LGD. 3 heroes. If they see Universe here, which they're very difficult for them to spot that. Arteezy's walking into 3 here, goes for the ancient camp, gets silenced, but the rock doesn't hit him. He gets magnetized, but he's able to get the rage off. Maybe he's used his ult, so he's going to want to back away because nothing's going to come of it. Universe gets caught here. Ame's going to be able to get a reality after Fade or Chaos Bolt in. Oh, he doesn't. The Pit of Malice keeps Universe alive. What a play from him, catching both of them in the Pit of Malice before the Chaos Bolt went off. That was incredibly close. Looks like LGD, as they have 5 bottom, they're just going to push onto this tower. Try to get the last tier 1. Fear's charging in real deep here, but he's going to just get caught out by the 2 heroes here. Pretty irresponsible dive from him. The Shrine's keeping him alive though, and Sumail gets in with the roots and his ult. Universe catches him in the Firestorm, and they do so much damage. That's 3 down from LGD already. Fear does get caught out by that last Impetus Blast, but FY is just going to be able to use that drum and get away. 3 drum charges used already. That fight just ended up being so good for EG. Fear charging in him was seemed a bit crazy, because he almost went down. But then again, LGD have not learned. It's been almost a year since 7.0, and they still haven't learned the fighting under shrines, under activatable enemy shrines is such a ridiculous thing to do. I mean, it's a mistake like every team makes all the time, it seems. Like, they just underestimate shrines all the time. Like, they were definitely thinking, like, as soon as he came in, right, we've got this guy killed, they have no disable from him. But you end up spending so much more on the hero. I guess you... Oh, Sumail's going to come in the backlines onto FY. Ame TPing in, but FY's going to be dead before he gets here. 2 TPing in from LGD. The Cold Embrace comes in, and the Winter's Curse is going to keep FY alive, heal him up with his own heals, and maybe he's going to be able to take down Arteezy here, I think. The Dark Rift coming in, but is it going to take him in quick enough? Arteezy's going to survive here. Oh, he infests! He infests! And the Dark Rift's going to keep every single one of them alive. At the start, that fight looked so good for EG, but the Cold Embrace and the Winter's Curse keeping FY alive on this Enchantress. And then the Dark Rift, they aren't able to kill Arteezy before he gets the infest off. I see their difficulty there. They were thinking, should we focus this Underlord and try kill him for the Dark Rift, or should we just kill Arteezy? Fear charging in there, pretty deep again, but just gonna, I guess it's the free TP. Arteezy now able to pick up that armlet. Fights are going to be different for him now. Also going to see Chaos Knight going for his armlet. Now it's funny how far behind he's become from this lifestealer now, and they both had those difficult lanes if you match them up against each other. Pretty much the same items apart from this weird Chaos Knight bottle and lack of armlet. We kind of went for more of these small items, which is understandable. In the difficult lane he had, you want those extra stats. How am I getting all this CS though? Oh baby. So many CS. Ursa's so farm though. Like, even though he hasn't picked up too many kills in these fights recently, and he did he get taken down that time? I think no, I think he survived the fight. He hasn't died yet, has he? No, he hasn't. Yeah, he didn't get taken in that fight down bottom, or else he wouldn't be this far ahead. Maybe he might jump in onto the mid lane here, onto Sumail. They can get the Chaos Bolt off. Ooh, he backs away in time though. He was probably going to be able to get the Remnant out either way. But no, well, I mean, if they get like a 3-second Chaos Bolt off, it's only level 1, so it can be max 2. But even a 2-second Chaos Bolt with that Ursa blinking in is very easily death. Fear just going to TP out of the enemy jungle. Keep himself safe. Probably stop on the mid lane here. Keep this wave at bay. But yeah, this Ursa is so big. He already has Blink Dagger and almost enough for Diffusal Blade. I assume Purge, Rage is undispellable. Yeah, Rage is undispellable. I just wanted to make sure in case I was being crazy. But there's a lot you can use this for. Purge and Flame Guard is a pretty important one, I think. In a fight, if he can purge that off, it'll make a big difference. QQQ on the Winter Wyvern, looking to stay top and hold off the hordes of EG creeps and heroes coming in. Maybe he's just going to be able to chase down any hero. There's no way he doesn't catch someone with this Diffusal Blade. Unless maybe he used on RTZ before he, or when he has Rage up. But like, apart from that, he can pretty much solo this Lifestealer, no problem. He's probably going to look to take Roche soon. Oh, with this double damage, you might just go in for it. Obviously, EG have the ward there, but if he can make kind of a beeline to it in some sort of way. I think he's going to keep the... he does get that late bottle though. Specifically for this kind of thing. This bottle's so good right now. Because you have... Oh, Fear comes in, charging with the relocate onto FY. And Arteezy's going to be able to take him down with Sumail there in the backlines to help as well. And now all 5 VGers are bottom, so they might try and make a... bush bottom. Crit's going to get caught out in this relocate position by maybe Somnus. Should I start calling him Somnus? I feel like I should start calling him Somnus. Somnus M. Like an anime reference of some sort, right? We have a Sange on the Lifestealer here. He's going for that early halberd to combat this really strong Ursa, I believe. Yeah, no, that's just the hard counter to an Ursa like this in a game. In a game such as this one where he's so far ahead. Like, he kind of... his big kind of playtime where it's game on is those 5 seconds after he TB's in. And he's going to have a disable for... where's the thing? How long is it? 3.5 seconds? For 3 seconds, 5 seconds. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So for 3 seconds, it's so... okay, he's going to go for this Roche with double damage, blinks in from the back. Yeah, but it's so difficult to play into a halberd like that. Because you can't buy BKB to dispel it. You can't... I don't think Manta dispels it. No, it doesn't. So it's just... it gets a real hard counter. Maybe trying to jump in with the last of this double damage. Going to get... just one hit onto Arteezy. The rage means you can't Diffusal Blade him. He's gonna try Diffusal Blade Arteezy when he comes out, but he's gonna just back away. Crit kind of sacrificing his life to take the aggro away from his boy Arteezy. And they're just gonna focus this tier 2 top down. They have this Chantress Siege creep, and a couple of heroes there are gonna be enough. Ame with that 6 CS. Is that Wyvern with a Solar Crest? I thought it was Wyvern with a Solar Crest. It's the who had that Solar Crest? Tell me you had the Solar Crest. Universe has the Solar Crest. Oh yeah, of course, because he's going for this. He's going for the mechanism now. Has a hood in his backpack. Universe with Guardian Greaves is gonna be. He's gonna be pretty paramount in these team fights. If EG want to survive those early kind of jumps, those early bursts. It's like it might be the difference between getting a hero away from an Ursa or a Chaos Knight. What worries me about EG is they don't have a 4-staff, and they don't really have a 4-staff hero. I know 4-staff is good on every hero, like it actually is good on every hero. But this, oh, Puppy's gonna get cuffed. Sorry, Fear's gonna get cuffed from behind here, and Arteezy is gonna get away, but at the sacrifice of his life. It looks like EG want to fight here, but the Ursa has the Aegis up. Samael in the back lines kills off Earth Spirit. He looks like he wanted to kill off QQ there, but he needed to get out and not get caught in the middle of that fight. He is going the magic damage build, by the way, which is pretty interesting. Of course, they have the physical damage with Arteezy, but it's something we haven't seen much recently. Excuse me. Sorry about that. The still waking up. The Ember Spirit magic damage build quickly kind of came into fashion and out of fashion. It's back to physical damage mostly now. Fear charging in onto maybe. The relocate comes in with Universe, and they might just be able to take him down easily here. He does have the Aegis, and that's 4 people stunned with that stunned and silenced with that boulder smash. Pretty much a ravage. Ame coming in. Arteezy tries to use the Reality Rift. Arteezy Winter's cursed up though, getting hit down. Doesn't take much damage, but it's going to keep Ame alive. He's a double damage, but he's just going to get taken down. The Cold Embrace keeping him alive, and then the Boulder Smash hits him while he's charging an Ame. That might keep him alive. Chaos Bolt comes in onto the Lifestealer. He's going to be stuck. Absolute massive skirmish here. Earth Spirit going down, maybe using the ult. Ame getting the kill onto the IO, but he gets caught in the Pit of Malice, and Samael takes him down with a Sleight of Fist. Takes the Ursa down as well with him. Massive fight for EG here. They lose 2, but they take down not only the Aegis, but the second life of the Ursa and the Chaos Knight. That's almost evening up both Lifestealer and Ember Spirit's farm with the Ursa. Such a big kill for them. Like, the Chaos Knight kill was pretty big, but those 2 Ursa kills were massive. That fight looked really bad for them after the Boulder Smash came in on 4. It was such an incredible Boulder Smash. He hit the stun and the silence onto all 4 of them, and then but then it kind of took too long for that Aegis to come back up, and they'd already kind of regrouped and got those disables off. One of the biggest things in that fight actually was Arteezy got his rage off just before the Reality Rift came through. And that meant he wasn't in nearly as bad a position and wasn't getting like knocked down by that Chaos Knight. And also, at points that looked really good for LGD as well, because Ame looked like he was going to go down earlier in that fight, just above the Roach Pit here. But the Cold Embrace came in, and then the charge was going to stun him after. Oh, Winter's Curse comes in at the Samael, trying to set up, but Arteezy's behind him. Fear as well, with the charge, is going to take you down, it looks. He just survives though, but Arteezy gets the last hit on him. Ame caught up in this Pit of Malice with his illusions, manages to get out as he's on the edge. Arteezy infesting to get up some more health. Crit goes down on the backlines with that IO. Arteezy trying to one-on-one Ame, but that's the thing, the Chaos Knight just can't. Arteezy rages, tries to get away, but he's going to get stuck in these trees. He has no TP to get out. Or he does, but it's a bit late. Could have used that earlier, but did not. That's a bad fight for EG. Lose 3 heroes just for this Ember Spirit. Vera is taken out straight away. Crit could not deal with the getting taken down by Ame. I think got taken down by, and then Arteezy trying to 1v1 that Chaos Knight. And as I was saying before, it's just not something that he's going to be able to do. They take these ancient stacks here, not very efficient with that time. But yeah, some big pickoffs for LGD there. They'll be really happy with the kill on Arteezy. Samael almost caught again, baiting out that Somnus ult. What's that called again? I always forget what it's called. Enrage, that's the one. Yeah, the Winter's Curse did come out into Samael there, and it looked like they were going to set up on him, but the kind of 90% commitment from EG was really good for LGD, because they committed the Lifestealer, and the charge came in onto Yao, but they couldn't get the kill on Yao. and it meant that they kind of spent a lot of their resources already. He did eventually go down, but by that time it was really difficult for EG to take the rest of that fight. He's too strong with that Phantasm. Somnus gonna pick up this BKB pretty soon. That's gonna be a nice kind of peak for him in this game. The fights become a lot easier for him then. He doesn't get Pit of Malice, he doesn't get rooted by the Ember Spirit, and he can't get open wounds either, which is pretty big. A lot of advantages to having that BKB. Also, Chaos Knight's going to go for the BKB as well. If they can both pick up these BKBs before, say, the next big 5v5, it's very hard for EG to win that fight. Of course, Ember Spirit's picking up more items. He's going for this Lincoln Sphere. He has his Maelstrom. Samael puts out a serious amount of damage now, but he can still get taken down easily enough if he doesn't have a Remnant up. That's what the Lincoln's is for, though. To make sure he can always get out if a Remnant is up. It's not actually that hard for them to kill Samael, as it would be usually, even if he has a Remnant up, because they have the silence, the Boulder Smash into silence. 4-man smoke from the side of LGD, moving up into the dire top jungle, seeing if they can find anyone. They don't have any vision on the 2 EG heroes down bottom. Ame's going to just use this time to farm. They can definitely get a kill on 2 crit. Oh, Universe is going to show her, trying to get a kill on QQQ. They might be able to kill him, but the Cold Embrace might delay them just enough. He knows they're coming in, so he's going to get the Dark Rift and the relocate as well. Winter's Curse comes onto Samael though, and he's caught out with his own, and he's silenced as well, and he's going to go down. That's the Boulder Smash into silence, means he can't Remnant out, and Crit's almost definitely going to die here too. They end up using the Dark Rift and the relocate there because Crit obviously thought the Dark Rift wasn't going to be quick enough and wanted to save Universe. If he had stayed in though, they might have been able to catch Samael with the Dark Rift as well, so potentially a big mistake from Crit, but hard to say. I think it was a big mistake from Samael there to dive in so deep. I think he wanted to get the kill on the Winter Wyvern quickly, but I think it was a miscommunication because Universe was clearly aware that they were closing in on them, that's why he Dark Rifted, but Samael didn't get the memo. 6k network lead for LGD. Mainly kind of focused around this this Ursa, and also the 2 supports. Wyvern's actually got some good farm here. She's got a Glimmer Cape, and Arcane Boots, which is far more than the rest can say. Also 1,000 gold in the backpack. Earth Spirit as well, going for this Yule Scepter. Not too far away actually. Only just got to pick up the money for the recipe, and then he'll have it. That's also really good in fights. You can delay Arteezy or delay Samael on these big hard hitters while they take out the supports. It's just the problem with IO, you can take out the IO so easily if you aren't focusing on the other heroes, and then so much of EG's sustain is pulled apart. Here's a little scouting creep here. He's going to know there's a couple up there even though he didn't get the vision. Probably expecting them to smoke up or something, so yeah, was here with maybe. They get the silence off, he can't Remnant away, and that's him dead again. That Boulder silence is just so good. And maybe he's just going to go in and take this Roche as quick as he can, and without Samael they definitely can't defend it. He's still down for another 60 seconds. The Incantum is interfere, he actually gets cliffed by that Hurricane Pike, he's going to need to charge away. And this is another Roche for LGD. 7k network lead now. Samael still down for 40 seconds. After that second pick off on him in a couple of minutes. She's probably gonna go into FY here. That's gonna be a tough one. Getting the Enchantress down, and it's such sustained kind of long-winded kills on the Enchantress. Like you take her down so slowly that she's almost definitely going to have the time to get that cheese off, and then you have to kind of start again. Universe in a pretty bad position here. He'll probably try to throw a greedy Firestorm out here, but it might mean his death if he doesn't TP out immediately. Maybe he's looking for him. I think he's going to catch him. He's not expecting Universe to kind of stay there, so he doesn't get to him in time. Good TP from Universe. Orchid almost up on this Enchantress. Just needs a couple hundred gold. And it makes life even more difficult for Samael because he doesn't have this Lincoln's farmed up. He still needs a lot of gold for it. And him getting silenced is, as we can see, just almost definite death for him. Because maybe just seems to be everywhere he is. Of late, he seems to be always there when they want to make a play on him. Maybe really being the MVP of this match so far. Yeah, with the stuns obviously are fantastic, but he's doing what Ursa does best and kind of snowballing ahead and being able to get these easy kills. Ame going mid seems like some sort of bait. Gonna try to tempt EG to go into this solo lone Chaos Knight. But obviously he had his friend behind him the whole time. Enchantress with such incredible farm here. Has this Orchid, has this Hurricane Pike, and Cheese as well. Can get the silence off. And there's another silence. It looks like someone else is going to go down again. That's 3 deaths in the last 5 minutes for him. And that's kind of all LG needed to do to secure a massive advantage in this game, was take down that Ember Spirit. Because Arteezy's farmed, but he's not that farmed. He's got an AC, but that's not going to keep him alive when his Ember Spirit isn't there. They make the high ground jump onto Universe. He's going to go straight down even with crit. And that's 2 more down as well. Io and Fear both down as well. Samael's forced to buy back to try defend what's left of the bottom of their base. But what can he do? He can't force them back with just and the double damage on maybe as well. This looks like it might just be game for EG. They're going to have their supports back in a couple of seconds, so they might be able to make it a defense when they if LGD go top, but they probably won't. They'll probably just back out. Silence and stun comes out into Arteezy, and the Chaos Knight reality Rift means he's just going to go down. No buyback for 65, and he's not back for 65 seconds. LGD are going to back out now. We do this chasing chance. Winter's Curse comes in, and Samael just taken down his and there's Samael down again, and that's going to be GG. 80 seconds down on the Ember Spirit. They can just take their base. Fear down as well. 2 heroes left. The good game is called by Crit. And LGD taking this game 1 so convincingly. The Ursa just got so far ahead and never fell down. He only died once in that whole game, I think. On the Ursa. 10-1. Out of control, maybe here. Great counter to the Ember Spirit. You don't need sustained silence when you have the Ursa core. You just kill the Ember Spirit in like the 3 seconds you have him silenced. We'll see what kind of draft EG pull out for game 2, because clearly that wasn't working. The Spear Breaker Arrow made a lot of good plays early game, a lot of good ganks, but every hero in LGD is just so hard to kill in that game. The Yao's the only kind of one you can just pick off really easily if you catch him on his own. I guess even then he can Rolling Boulder away if he gets the chance, but he's the only one even slightly easy because FY is the untouchable, has the heals. QQQ is the Cold Embrace, and Cold Embrace, the 4 seconds Cold Embrace just gives your team so much time to arrive. And like maybe in your pubs that's not that much time, but in a pro game you're always going to have a core around you, and not because like the cores want to take care of Winter Wyvern, but a Winter Wyvern's most of the time not going to leave herself in a vulnerable position unless she has help around, and then that Cold Embrace just gives them time to get in. I think that's LGD kind of saying to Crit, this is how you play Winter Wyvern. Support. It's going to be a tough loss to take for EG. 0-10 on Crit's IO. So he's not going to be getting many kills, but it's a difficult one for them. One more game and LGD make it to their first LAN final of the season. Hello, Dublin, Ireland. Please, go away. What is this? Okay, it's a notification for me to join that man's lobby. I will not join your lobby, Mr. Man. Whew, that was a hype game one. I enjoyed that. But I'm a mute myself. I'll be back for game two. Oh, I always forget to change the title. I always forget to change the cast name, the live stream name every time. Every time. Right, I'll be back in a bit. We're back, loading into this draft, game 2 of EG versus LGD. It's LGS. Odd one. Black Magic Woman. Black Magic Woman. Oh, a lot of people. Okay, yeah. So in the draft, we saw game 1 go the way of LGD with their Earth Spirit Wyvern combo, and this time EG will pick up the Earth Spirit Winter Wyvern. This is more likely to be the Universe Winter. More likely to be the Offline Winter Wyvern. In which case, Universe will be picking up. While we'll see the Crit Spirit come out. She also another playmaking hero he's quite good at. There's only so much you could do with the Iowa in the last game.
10 seconds remaining.
But yeah, this Wyvern's kind of the bane of Crit's existence, so we'll see if EG can actually win with it this time around, unlike in TI just gone. Batrider Jakiro coming out for LGD. 3 heroes with the 3 big winged heroes already. Probably see that being the QQQ Jakiro, so with the FY Batrider. Really good for that initiation onto whatever cores G pick up. The only thing I worry about is the Cold Embrace from Wyvern is really good against the Batrider's lasso. I have no idea how that interaction works, whether you can pull them if you Cold Embrace them while lassoed. I think you can, maybe. I'm not sure though. And the Jakiro is always seriously good lockdown. A lot of magic damage already here from LGD. Get a few sticky napalm stacks and a lasso into a Macropyre and hero's pretty much dead. So EG are really gonna have to bring out a solution that a core that can either make sure he doesn't get lassoed, which is kind of difficult. You pretty much just need to get a Lincoln's, or pick up a core that's going to survive through a crazy amount of magic damage. So maybe we'll see Huskar. Oh, Huskar would be pretty rad to be honest, but I don't think I can see EG picking it up. I don't think I've seen Smail or Arteezy play a Huskar in a long time. I could be wrong there though, but I personally can't remember it at all. See the pickup though. The Samael Pugn has been banned out, and the Arteezy Lone Druid. The Arteezy Lone Druid would have been pretty good, I think, because they'd maybe try focus last on the bear, and he'd probably go the range build. So that's a good ban from them. And the Pugnet as well kind of really easy to burst people down from long range. So you also want to get that out of the pool. The Anti-Mage ban from EG, so that's not a choice for them as it might have been. They probably didn't want to pick it into the lasso anyway. They're going to pick up the Bane for Fear this game, and that's really good for the counter lasso. In a way, if he can hit the Nightmare onto the Batrider when he initiates, it'll mean he's more of a target for the lasso. And if you pick up a support who the Batrider isn't really worried about, then your cores are pretty much going to be left to be lassoed. But a lot of times in these games, as the Batrider, the enemy's so focused on stopping that lasso that you kind of just have to take what you can get. When you see that other support picked up for LGD, The probably the Yao hero. Unless Yao's hopping on this Jakiro, which is always possible. I'll pick up something else for QQQ. I think the final is a best of 5. On Wikipedia it says the best of 3, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. Because the final of Starlighter was the best of 5, and the Starlight of Hamburg will surely be a best of 5, so I don't see why not. That's gonna be Yao Sand King, I think. Gonna be doing that early roaming Sand King, which has had a lot of success in the pro scene over the last while. And it will be QQQ on that Jig Hero.
LGD's turn to pick.
Oh, and they're gonna go back to the Arteezy Lifestealer after losing with the last game. It's good against the Jakiro, really good against the Sand King. But it kind of the Bat Rider is almost a counter to it because the lasso can go through rage or whatever. But he's a pretty good hero to he's a pretty good hero against it, because obviously if he gets the rage off before lasso, then he doesn't take any of the magic damage. And even if he does, if he just survives the duration of the lasso, he can get an infest into somebody. Or something similar. EG with a very defensive build though. Like the Winter Wyvern's going to actually have to pick up a lot of farm if they want this draft to work, and that's kind of
EG's turn to ban.
might be a difficult one. Terrorblade picked up from LGD. That's going to make the fights really hard for EG, because if you get a lasso into Arteezy with the Terrorblade around, it's pretty much just GG for him.
10 seconds remaining.
He's going to get bursted down by that Metamorph quicker than he can say lickety split.
5 seconds remaining.
You know, if he was planning on saying that. Yeah, no, Wyvern's going to need so much farm though, because I assume it's going to be that typical kind of Shadow Blade Ags or whatever the Winter Wyvern goes for. But getting there is going to be difficult. Saying that, it's good against the Lifestealer, sorry, the Terrorblade Illusions. The Splinter Blast is pretty good for that. So they are gonna have good clear with that. But if Terrorblade gets big, it's really hard for EG to win this game. Like, from the get-go. Because Lifestealer can man fight the Terrorblade,
5 seconds
but
remaining.
it's pretty easy for Terrorblade to kite him. It's only if he kind of stays and fights he dies, and there's no reason for him to. He can, as long as he survives the rage, he can sunder at any point. He can use reflection. He can even take him on with Metamorph. And Lifestealer is all single target damage, so if Terrorblade is a Manta or whatever, he has so many illusions, and Terrorblade and Lifestealer can't kill them all. Picking up the Mirana for maybe here on LGD. That mid Mirana is kind of it's become really popular lately. Well, kind of come back into popularity.
5 seconds remaining.
And you know, because it's just so much damage, and the lockdown of the arrow is really good. If I think it's really good against the Cold Embrace, especially because it pretty much. Ooh, we're gonna see some male Storm Spear. This is something I personally haven't seen in a while. I don't think it's been picked up in quite some time. It's often countered by the time you get around to picking the mid hero, so, or would be countered if you did pick it. So seeing some male Storm Spirit is pretty hype. The mid matchup against maybe's Mirana. It's hard to say who'll come out on top there. There's this disgusting bunny mount for the Mirana. I hate it. Ame looks so cool though. Holy fuck. Is that the really rare new set with the Arcana? I think it is. It's cool though. We're gonna get kicked out of this game again, because that's just happening when I try to watch pro games lately.
Prepare for battle.
Okay, we've got a Batter smoked up here, looking for some aggressive kind of scouting. Mid ward from LGD already. Most of EG kind of huddle up in this top lane, expecting some sort of aggressive play, some sort of gank.
30
TZ
seconds to battle.
thinks he can be here on his own. If he does happen to get ganked, worst case scenario, he has rage. But I doubt he'd want to level that first. It's going to be we do see a couple of EG heroes kind of just around this Roche pit, but there's not going to be any aggressive plays this time. It's going to be 2 for 2.
Battle begins.
Simple enough. Pre-minute 1 here. Looks like EG are going to start off with this tri lane again. On the off lane. It's going to be... Oh, it's Universe on the Bane. Yeah, I should have thought of that. Sorry, I got kind of blindsided by... They know he's here though because of that smoke, I think. They might have a go on QQQ. Crit's roll is just completely off the mark, so nothing's gonna come from this immediately. But yeah, you see, I was thinking because we saw Complexity and we saw it was VGJ and someone else. They were all running this offline Winter Wyvern, and I forgot about the fact that EG are completely open to this offlane Bane, the position 3 Bane. Up top, there's big fights going on. Please go top. Thanks. This is fucking ridiculous. This is actually fucking ridiculous. I'm just gonna free cam. That's actually fucking crazy. Dual Breath comes in onto 2 here, hits both Fear and Crit. Ame has to use the Metamorph to try get right clicks in. Crit with the bowler, he's gonna hit him, and that's Ame going down with the Metamorphosis. That's that wasted, and him dead. That's 2 kills for EGs. They killed Yao for the first blood and kill Ame with that Metamorphosis. I'm gonna go back into that. That was actually insane. Like, I cannot believe he just stayed in the mid lane there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
On the bot lane, Arteezy just gonna have to try trade farm with FY. If he gets too many stacks off, he can always rage them away. Hence, he got that level 2 this time. But it's still incredibly annoying to deal with those sticky napalm stacks all the time. Fear and Universe going so deep here. Crit comes in as well to roll, and looks like QQQ is going to get taken down here. Too much damage from the 3 heroes. Fantastic rotation around the trees from them. And they're just going to dive tower for Ame here. They're in the trees, and they're going to see him. There's no way he gets out of this. He can't. TP's coming in though, and the rotations are what they need. Their earlier level of Reflection slows them down a bit, and yeah, with the 2-man Burrow Strike, Universe is caught under tower, you're taking a lot of damage. Splinter Blast comes through from Fear, he's stuck in the trees. Universe uses the Brain Sap, but gets dual breathed. None of them are under tower range right now, so they're not taking damage, but Fear's getting right click down. Boulder Smash comes in, hit Yao, and he's going to go down to this creep, and on the right clicks of Fear, I think. Another Reflection coming out, slowing him down. Yao survives, Universe the Brain Sap onto Ame. Getting right clicked by QQQ, but looks like he's going to survive here. All them early stats. That Liquid Fire, not going to take him down, but that ended up being pretty good for LGD. The TP in from Yao meant that Ame survived pretty low, and although that was quite sustained for an early game fight because they all have so little damage, it ended up being pretty good. Ame forced to kind of go back. Well, it looks like FY trying to get as much damage onto Arteezy as he can. Uses that Firefly with a couple stacks, sticky napalm. But Arteezy's actually fine. He's nice and healthy. On the mid lane, it's actually so even. It's so even between Sumail and Maybe here. Two fantastic mid laners, both on heroes they really kind of are comfortable with. So and like neither hero kind of really counters the other in the laning stage. So it's not surprising to see them go so even on CS. It's actually amazing that they're... Ooh, CS lull. If he had got that, that would have been exactly the same on last hits in the night. It would have been cute. It would have been cute. Yeah, we're going to see a crit here, but not before crit sees him. So, gets the Orb of Venom off. Gonna just right click him down a couple times. Yeah, gets this Illusion Rune. Probably going to just use him to scout. Maybe harass crit as much as he can. Maybe in Sumail. Both so low here, but they kind of... It feels like a bond of mutual respect that they're not that they know they're both okay there because they're not going on each other. Maybe they've just both made agreements as the teams have made agreements not to hassle their mid laners. Just gonna have a nice one-on-one as Sumail likes. He's not going as aggressive as we might usually see him, but he knows he's so low. Ooh, crit and Fear making the go onto Maybe there, and even without Sumail, they get that kill. Sumail made the decision to back away because he was so low, but Maybe, I think, thought he could use that opportunity to free farm and get a bit ahead of Sumail, but now because of that death, Sumail's actually picking up ahead of him. Mirana back now onto this mid lane, able to start farming up again while Sumail's using this top shrine to get back his HP. Assume he's going to pick up a bottle. It's on its way. Ame getting pretty low here to this Bane universe, but they're going to turn around and just go on QQQ. The Orb of Venom gonna mean he definitely goes down. Boulder Smash hits onto none. Ice Path onto 2, but he's still gonna get taken down by Universe. Arteezy having a far better time than Ame on his safe lane. But still kind of having to trade with this Batrider. Batrider has almost as much CS as him. He's having a great game, but it is the 1v1. Yeah, he's gonna get spotted out by crit here, so he's just gonna have to back away. Ooh, and the rolling boulder from crit gonna stop him from getting too harassed by either Yao or Maybe. I think they were hoping to get maybe a burrow strike into arrow there, but nah, not gonna happen. The 2-2-1 build from Mirana, pretty simple, common build. Okay, 4 in the Starstorm now. Not getting a level in the ult because she wants that extra damage, which is fair. If she wants to farm any camps or any quick creep waves, she can do so. Storm Spirit, not getting the electric vortex. Doesn't think he needs that lockdown. It's the extra levels in Overload. Overcharge, isn't it? Overcharge, right? Overload, no, Overcharge is something else entirely. But yeah, the Overload and the Static Remnant are really good for harassing anyone who comes in or the enemy mid laner, so it's kind of understandable they'd give up a level in Electric Vortex. Also has his ult up if you need to make any quick initiations, so Mirana's gonna have to be careful if she's sticking in this mid lane any longer. Batrider just farming this bottom jungle as much as he can, leaving Arteezy to solo lane himself. So he's having a real nice time here. He's gonna have his armor up much quicker than he did last game. Well, he's going for Midas this time round. Try and hail as much farm as he can off the map, understandably so. He has the free lane to go for that though, so I can understand the move completely. Terrorblade on the other hand is having an absolute nightmare. He almost has a... well, it's not really that bad, but he almost has enough for an Aquila. And then his right click damage is pretty strong with the PMS. Crick coming in here on the Earth Spirit, and Sumail as well, but the 2 TPs from LGD mean they won't follow up on that Mirana gank. QQQ just getting harassed by Universe. Universe comes in with the Fiend's Grip. He's going to try to just take him down. It's going to be enough with a right click or 2 afterwards. Ticks down to something there. Sumail getting harassed by FY at the rune spot, but not going to take it down. Universe with that Fiend's Grip knows exactly how to play this offlane Bane. It's It's quite a crazy one to think about, but
Double damage.
maybe using that leap to make sure that double damage turn isn't denied. That's pretty good for her. She's gonna be able to get this CS quicker. If anybody ganks her, it's pretty scary to gank double damage Morana. It's a few right clicks and you're suddenly dead. Yeah, with the Sand King here, it looks like he might want to contest RTZ in some way, or maybe he's just trying to get some XP up. He is only level 3. I think the lowest level in the games, so.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, just sandstorming the bot lane. He's trying to get as much out of the solo lane as he can. It's just a typical kind of my course out of lane, so I'm gonna take advantage of it if I can. Fair enough from Yao.
Dire's top tower is
Trying to
under
pick up those levels. Storms from Morana pretty even on XP. But all 3 cores on EG actually picking up. Bane winning his lane pretty hard, which is exactly what he wants to do. Picked up a drum. He's gonna go for a blink as soon as he can. It's a pretty kind of incredible thing that Bane coming back into this off lane, because it was meta there for a while, maybe like 2 years ago. And it coming back now is pretty interesting. 'Cause it's kind of so different, because you know he doesn't scale. Like it's very obvious from even the abilities the hero has that he doesn't scale. You're never gonna right click, because his brain sap never changes once he gets to level 4. Unless you want to go for that Ags build, on until you get to level 25. So it's
Radiant are
and the Fiend's grip is always the same. So he doesn't scale, but he can do so much in early mid game with the Fiend's grip. Like if he picks up a Blink Dagger soon, it's going to be incredibly difficult for anybody to survive his ganks. Crit comes in with the Rolling Boulder, but it's not going to be quick enough. The silence comes in after the leap. Great reactions from Somnus there to keep himself alive. Yeah, still just trying to make Arteezy's life as hard as possible, trying to get up his own levels. Looks like they're going to try gank Arteezy here. Maybe and FY coming down with the smoke. Not going to be caught. Okay, that's their observer reward, so they're definitely not going to get caught by it. FY with the Invis rune. Gets the lasso off during the raid, so that's going to be gone by the time the lasso ends. It's not. And ganks come in from Crit and Fear. Silence comes out and the Rolling Boulder onto 2. Fiend's Grip comes out on the Yao, so that's him definitely dead, but the rest are going to evacuate this bot lane and leave him to die. EG are going to be happy with that. The gank on Arteezy is fruitless and ends up with EG getting a kill instead. This is Bane still keeping up with the mid Morana just about. Oh, the gank coming in from Sameli. Looks like he's going to want to get a solo kill onto QQQ. The Ice Pat hits him, but he's going to be able to jump in with that Soul Ring and finish off QQQ on his own. Sameli's going to want to pick up his Bloodstone soon enough, so he can basically just get more solo kills like that. And that means he can take team fights as well pretty well. Maybe trying to get as much as he can in this mid lane, but Arteezy coming in for a gank. Well, not a gank, just a defense. Uses that rage to make sure Starstorm doesn't do the intense amount of damage it tends to do at level 4. Fear just hiding out on the right here, making sure maybe he isn't too hasty, and even if so, he has support there. Oh, the arrow comes in, but Arteezy gets the rage off too quickly. It looks like Yao might go down here. He's real low, and Samel comes in with the gank. Ice Pad isn't going to stop Yao from going down. Samel going in deeper even. And on the backlines, Universe gets the Nightmare onto FY, making sure he can't come in with any lassos. Flamebreak comes out into Universe though, so he's not going to be able to go any further. Finn's grip up in 8 seconds, but it's not going to make any difference right now. Gank kind of spreads out. It's actually 9-1 to EG. I didn't realise how big this kill difference was, but they've just been getting so much off. Somnus going to get seen with the double damage by Arteezy, so he's going to want to back out. Lasso comes in onto Arteezy. Doesn't have the rage off, so Starstorm's going to come down. That's going to be him dead. Oh, rage keeps him alive for now. Cold Embrace as well. Just he's about to go down to the last right click for maybe. Fiend's Grip come out as well. Going to keep him alive. Nightmare onto the Sand King means he can't initiate either. Universe and Fear absolutely being there for Arteezy, saving his life so much. Phoenix Grip comes out into Yao. Ice Pat's going to stop that though. Arteezy with the rage going to make him be able to take on Yao there, go through that ice path. Dual Breath comes out onto Universe though, he's pretty slowed. F1 might go down before he gets off this cliff. Oh, he doesn't get off the cliff in time with the Firefly, and he's going to get taken down as well. 11-1-2 EG. Sleep onto QQQ means he's going to go down as well. Arrow misses everyone. This is a disaster for LGD. 3 down. They look like they were going to kill into Arteezy there and be able to get out, but oh, so much happened there to be able to stop that kill from happening. They still want to go aggressive here. The Moonlight Shadow, Starstorm onto crit means he's down straight away. Arteezy just going to have to rage TP out here. Metamorph going to end up meaning nothing. Almost got that kill into Arteezy as he TP'd out, but just enough with that rage. It really looked like Arteezy was going to die there, but the rage came out just in time. Somnus's right click was actually units away from killing him before that cold embrace came out from crit. Such a good save. Sorry, from Fear. Such a good save. Looks like they want to go in on Ame here. He uses the Winter's Curse, and it's definitely worth it. The silence comes in, so we can't get. Oh, I can't get that that Sunder out. The Ice Pad wasn't going to hurt Arteezy there while he has the rage up, and QQQ's going to go down as well. That's Arteezy on a killing spree on this lifestealer. So farmed. Almost top of the network stretch, just under Samael. Almost has this armlet up as well with the Midas, so his farm is only going to propel even further as the game goes on. And Samael almost has this Bloodstone up, I think. Yeah, he does, because he can disassemble this here. He just needs the recipe. FY going to get the lasso onto Fear here. Burrow Strike as well, going to mean he definitely goes down. No time to get a cold embrace off. I'm not going to transition LGD into taking this mid tower. Unless Crew wants to jump in and go aggressive here. Samael's going to TP in, so they're going to try to get the kill onto Maybe. Gets the Boulder Smash off, but he's not going to be silenced any longer. He's going to be able to get the leap in. He's going to actually go aggressive on crit here. The double Starstorm gets on him, so he's going to die. Universe is going to be taken down as well by LGD in this mid lane. 3 kills in a tower from them in that initiation and losing nothing. So fantastic fight for LGD, and that's what they needed to get back into this game. Not that they were ever really out of this game, but so many. They were getting so far behind there on both farm and kills. So taking another tier winner in the top lane. That Fortify isn't going to stop Ame from finishing off this tower. He has his whole team actually beside him here. Beside that Radiant Secret Shop. Arteezy trying to look for the trade on the bottom tier 1. Dire side. Yeah, going to secure that last hit and pick up a return tower. The last 5 minutes have been really good for LGD after that team fight bottom though. They got those 3 kills mid, 2 tier 1s. Kind of puts them back on the map. Maybe almost keeping up with these other two. Got the diffuser blades. You can definitely take fights. 3 smoked up on the side of EG here. Wyvern behind them, but not really very close. Just kind of a vision mission. The pullback. Oh, Ame gets initiated on by Samael. Gets the electric vortex. Arrow comes in, does catch Samael, so he's going to be stunned for about 4 seconds. Ame's going to be able to get the Sunder off, and Samael's really low now, dangerously low. He's going to go down, and Ame putting out a lot of right clicks. Magnetize is going to take him down though. Universe gets taken. Universe just alive. Might get into right clicks Q, but he doesn't. Arteezy gets lassoed, so he's stuck still here. Bro Strike comes in as well on Ice Path. Winter's Curse out onto the Sand King, but Arteezy's too low here. He doesn't have a rage up, he doesn't have any mana. The Cold Embrace is going to keep him alive with the sleep, but he gets taken down by the magic damage. Samael coming back in here. Did he buy back or did he just have the Bloodstone? He had the Bloodstone up before he died, so he responds really quickly. FY just alive here with the Firefly. Samael might be able to catch him out though. Yeah, he's going to have the ult up here, so he's going to be able to go in with the overload and take him down. Whoa, that fight ended up being 3 for 3 it seems. Good for LGD. Arteezy getting taken down as well as Samael. Samael had the Bloodstone up though, so he got back pretty quickly into the fight and picked up one of the 3 Bloodstone charges he lost, but still pretty bad for EG. They wanted to be able to kill Ame, but the great arrow from Maybe meant that Samael was stuck in position for a good 4.5 seconds there. Gave Ame plenty of time to get the Sunder off and put in enough damage. He did get taken down by the Magnetize pretty quickly, but not quick enough for him to not get that kill on Samael. He has his Dragon Lance up, gonna go for this Manta as soon as he can. It's a long space between when you get that Dragon Lance and when you get the Manta. It's pretty difficult period for the Terrorblade, because you get picked off once or twice, your momentum's pretty much dead. But Macropar come down into the mid lane, trying to stop Arteezy from pushing this lane, but it's just going to kill the creep wave. He's probably going to be able to take the mid. They do have a Fortify up though, so that mid tower is safe for now. Arteezy backs away slowly. Scout and illusion here from Ame. Getting good vision of the heroes in this Radiant jungle. Doesn't get taken down though. Maybe catching up to Arteezy on this farm. He has that Diffusal Blade. Going for this Manta. Almost has enough for that Yasha. Just about, actually. Smoke's going to come in from 3 years on LGD here. The initiation from FY into a Burrow Strike from almost guarantees some sort of arrow. So it's a serious gank. So the EG going to smoke up as well. Probably going to meet up in this Dire jungle. Universe in the front lines. Probably going to get Burrow Strike by Yao. He is. And the arrow comes in, but the silence is too quick and he can't get the lasso. Somnus with the damage, trying to kill Universe. Gets a sleep off on himself though and ends up dying. Yao gonna get taken down as well. 1 for 1 here. Ame uses the Metamorphosis and Smail's pretty low on mana, so it's difficult for him to go in. But he does actually go aggressive onto Maybe. Moonlight Shadow is out, but they have the detection and he's going down. Arteezy with a double kill here. Ame gonna have to TP out. Does survive. Macropire comes out from the Jakiro. Gets a stun out onto Mr. S here and with his 13 Bloodstone charges, but not going to do him any harm. Fantastic fight from HE there. Somnus kind of expanding that early damage onto the Universe. He gets taken down, but Universe went down there pretty early, but it wasn't enough to kind of stop. But Samael made that aggressive move when he was on low mana, but such a good Storm Spirit. Like, he knows his limits perfectly. Only matched by the Vero Storm Spirit, in my opinion. So he's easily one of the best 2 Storm Spirits in the world, beside poor Toomey. Universe trying to get some more farm in the top lane. Terrorblade might try and make an initiation on him, but it's really hard with that Nightmare. All of EG... Was that an Epicenter? It was. I don't know what that was for. I think he was going to try initiate onto Wyvern, but maybe saw Samael and just decided against it. Really odd Epicenter. I need more context to even assume what that was for. EG really want to go aggressive though. They have this Bloodstone up on Samael. They have the Armlet Maelstrom on Lifestealer. That Maelstrom is pretty important. It means he kind of transitions from that single target damage. He's able to fight the Terrorblade. And EG are just going to try to take this Roche. And all of LGD's heroes are down bottom, so it's almost definitely going to be free.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The arrow coming in from Maybe though, it'll probably hit someone, but actually hits on Earth Spirit, so it's not too bad for the Roche taking ability. It looks like they want to go in there. They have no Epicenter, but QQQ has the Macropire Ice Path. They're not going to be able to take it quick enough, actually. Yao comes in with the Burrow Strike. Roche is almost dead. Who's going to pick it up? Arteezy gets it, but Sumail's already dead. He's too low. Fiend's Grip onto Maybe here, but he's going to survive that, and Universe goes down. Arteezy has the Glimmer Cape onto him, but he's going to be caught out by the Burrow Strike. Winter Wyvern Curse comes in. Arteezy with the armor toggles. Oh my god, but he dies. Aegis is still up, but he's going to be left there on his own. Ice Path comes in. He's not going to be able to take the Rage off. Metamorphosis is still up, and he's going to get bursted down so quickly. Triple kill from Ame with this Metamorphosis. Fear's going to go down as well there. That Glimmer Cape's not going to keep him alive. He's trying to fly on top of this, keep him out of vision. He's actually going to... Oh wow, he is going to survive. Lies for me. He gets the TP out. Fantastic play with that Arctic Burn from the Wyvern. Samael getting taken down there again. A few Bloodstone charges notched off, and the Lifestealer going. That's like ages just wasted for them. Fantastic fight from LGD. The Burrow Strike into Roche was just quick enough before they finished it off. Arteezy picking up the Aegis was actually pretty lucky for them. They did get the kill on the Roche as well, I think. Yeah, it wasn't a snatch, so Crit went down there before they even took that Roche, so he couldn't get any stuns, any silences off. I think he really should have been out of the pit the whole time there, looking for a boulder smash onto anybody trying to initiate, but So a bit of a mistake from him being stuck in that Roche pit. And that ends up going really well for LGD. EG still ahead, but just about. Their core is kind of... It's difficult for them to stay ahead of this Terrorblade and Mirana since they farm so fast. Terrorblade just needs a couple of 100 gold for this Manta, and then life becomes so much harder for EG. Oh, really long dive from Samael with Arteezy. Invested up inside him. Makes an easy kill onto QQQ. And that's the easiest way to get a Bloodstone charge for Samael there. Those solo pickoffs. They're the kind of pickoffs they need to keep ahead on these two cores though. Has that Manta up. It makes it really difficult because they can't silence him anymore. Because he can just use that Manta. So he's always going to have Sunder ready. Unless he gets stunned up by that Winter's Curse or the Fiend's Grip, of course. He's going to need a Linken's next, I think. He's queued up to defusal though. The Linken's feels pretty important with that Fiend's Grip, but it's kind of all he has to worry about. That and the open wounds. Electric Vortex, of course, as well. EG know so many of LGD's heroes are in this bottom jungle, but they just wanted to use their numbers advantage up top to push down that tier 2. May stealing some of the Radiant Ancients here while he can. So gripped up here, they're going to smoke and maybe rotate into mid lane, see if they can catch anyone there. Scan's going to be a no-go from EG, but at least they know they're not there. LGD have almost no vision onto EG's heroes, so the Moonlight Shadow's going to come out, but EG haven't seen any LGD hero for so long that they're just going to back into their base, play it safe. It's pretty much a waste of a smoke and an ult from LGD. And the fact that top wave is still pushing in makes it hard for LGD to make any use of this. Smail zapping out. Has this Orchid up. Gonna go for this Linken's next. Pause from Arteezy here. Probably just some lagger. Something like that. Yeah, he disconnects. Probably yeah, he says lag. I would have assumed it was just a rage. A rage quit. But nah, it's not gonna be. Mirana here almost has her own Manta. It's going to be a lot of illusions, so it's a good thing Arteezy has this Maelstrom, because so many illusions coming out from the side of LGD. Be interested to see what he goes for next. Might pick up I think a Halberd wouldn't be bad to try and nullify this Terrorblade's damage when he gets that Metamorph up. But I'm sure there's actually better items for him, like a BKB or something similar. He's actually going to pick up the AC, which means he has more damage. He makes the enemies take more damage, and a good pushing item too, so all around fantastic lifestealer item. He needs that armor, I think, against the Metamorph. Wyvern has some sort of farm with this Glimmer Cape. Yule Scepter actually already up onto the Earth Spear, which is pretty impressive 25 minutes in. Really good for saving his team. He's actually has a Linken's Sphere queued up. I'll be surprised if he gets there anytime soon. Smoke from a couple of EG heroes here. Just played the Roche bit. Somebody else looking for a jump with that Infest, but LGD really aren't showing. And the people they are showing are all grouped up together. Maybe if they get the spot into FY here, he knows that smoke broke, so he knows someone's in there. He's going to zoom in, he's going to see FY, but he's caught among 3 heroes now. If he gets lassoed, Silence comes out with the Orchid onto FY, so he's just going to get taken down. He has no time to lasso. Epicenter all comes out in the back, also comes out in the back. QQQ definitely going to go down here after that Yule Scepter. And Epicenter was wasted there as well from Yao for the second time this game. There's a gem up on someone here, was there? Yeah, a gem up on Samael here. He's had that for a little bit now, but it means they can get those kills regardless of the Mirana ult. Universe blinking deep into this base here. He does not give a shit. Has this one last drum charge. I'll probably use that to take down this tower real quick. Maybe I'll probably just try throwing an arrow here, but it's difficult for them to jump into this with their Batrider or Jakiro. But as EG see they're going to respawn, and soon they back up, respecting their opponents. Only 1 tier 2 left on the side of EG now. Same for LGD. Both kind of really good pushers. Terrorblade with this Metamorph, Lifestealer with this soon-to-be AC, and the Maelstrom. Both really good push teams, mainly because of that core. It's the same with maybe also has a lot of push as well. Verosphere is now following you on Twitch. Hey. Had to let my good old friend Porg know I was too busy casting to play with him. I apologise. This Terrorblade's big though. He's got that Diffusal Blade up now, going to go for a BKB. He's going to be really hard to fight into once he gets that up. They're going to be relying on the right click damage of Arteezy once that BKB comes up. Maybe you see they do have two BKB piercing ults, that's the thing. Like I was thinking the Lincolns will be good because of the Fiend's Grip Winter's Curse. They can pretty much disable him for even a 10-second BKB if they get the chance, but it is still difficult. They're going in on crit here, but he does the Lifestealer. They're going to try just kill FY real quick. He gets silenced down, so he's going to get taken. The Boulder Smash isn't going to be able to do anything else. Yao comes up with a massive Epic Center though. It's going to kill crit. Sumail almost dead as well. Yao's going to go down for this, maybe. But EG getting so low. Arteezy's going to be taken down by the right clicks of Somnus though. Metamorphosis expanded by the oh, Ice Path does catch on the Universe there, and that means he goes down. Cold Embrace not going to save him here. Going to heal him up a bit, but so many heroes. So much right click. Ame's going to take down Fear from the high ground with the Metamorphosis. Dragonlance giving him that range to just easily wipe him out, especially with the Reflection. 4 heroes down from EG there. Sumail the sole survivor of that big engagement. It looked pretty good for EG after they took down the Batrider. No lasso coming out, but that epicenter was amazing. Yao making up for those 2 last failed epicenters with that big one there. Doing so much damage. Arteezy got taken down so low, and maybe was able to just take him out with right clicks. Didn't need magic damage. Wyvern bought back there. I didn't see that. I didn't notice Fear bought back there. I think he just diebacked. Jesus, that's bad. That's real bad for him. Now the lowest net worth. He's going to be stuck with that Glimmer Cape for the rest of the game. Yeah, it's just going to be Sentry Wards from now on. Sumail at least didn't lose his gem there. That's kind of the only bright side for EG here. Now behind on net worth. Again, fighting into a really big Terrorblade. A pretty big Mirana as well. She's going to have a Lincoln Sphere up in the next 2 minutes or so. Now LGD are getting big now. This Sand King as well. That Blank Dagger just means he can have so much impact in fights with that Epicenter, as we saw last fight. Even though a lot of Epicenters can be disappointing, like the like pretty much every other one in this game, the big one just makes such a difference. Pretty much won that fight for LGD. The scan catches EG there, so LGD know they can kind of push mid. I think they're kind of baiting the fight because they know they can take it. They have them in like shadow. They're going to be able to see EG first here if they come in past this Roche bit. This Terrorblade Illusion is going to spot out all of them. Arrow doesn't connect on any of the EG's heroes, but they really just need to back away as much as they can, stick together. Make sure Yao doesn't come in with a big epicenter, or FY doesn't catch anyone important out. They're going to catch him on the way back though. Rotating around. Somnus is going to go... oh! Lifestealer gets... comes out of Sumail, but he gets caught by the lasso. He's going to survive though. Magnetizes massive onto 3 heroes. Somnus taking too much damage here. He might go down to Sumail. I think he used his own use on himself there. No way. Somnus is going to survive here, even with that silence. I don't know what Yules came out into Sumail there, but it saved maybe so much. I think it might have been the... it might be the Jakiro as his kind of final act before he died. He used the Yule Scepter on Sumail. Smail dying there does mean that LGD take that gem. Metamorphosis expanded, but I think that fight was definitely worth it for LGD.
What have we here?
But that's just more, because Maybe didn't die there, that's just more snowball for him. EG again trying to take this Roche, but LGD know what's going on, I believe. And they're going to set up for it. They can't take this quick enough. This is bad for them. Samael's going to get caught by this arrow. He's done for about 5 seconds now. Glimmer Cape comes out, but it might not be enough. They really want to just finish off this, but Crit stuck in that cold embrace again. Yao comes in, but he might die. FY slept, so he's not going to be able to get the lasso off. Buyback from the Sand King. He wants to get stuff off. Universe down, though. So is Samael. He's dead. That's all their, pretty much all their magic damage gone. And Arteezy is going to go down here as well before they can take down the Roche. And that's such a bad fight for EG. That's going to be a team wipe for LGD. And they're going to be able to take the Roche on the back line. All they're expending there is the Sand King Death and his buyback. For a team wipe and a Roshan. That was such an optimistic Roche from EG. I don't know how they thought they were going to be able to take that without dying. And 2 heroes got it. It's the curse of Crit picking this Winter Wyvern, I think. The cold embrace on the Crit just meant he couldn't make any plays when LGD made the jump. And the arrow onto Samael meant that he couldn't really react as quick as he'd like to either. Really just a crazy attempt at Roche from EG. And then Metamorphosis is up from Ame because he didn't have it up that fight, didn't need it. And he's just going to be able to destroy these buildings so quickly. Mirana with the Aegis means she can kind of just do whatever she wants. Samael trying to jump in to take it down, but not going to be able to. He does go down to the Crit Earthshaker. Crit Earthshaker getting slept. Wyvern's Curse does come out into Yao, which is going to kill him immediately because that Terrorblade. Terrorblade gets Fiend's Grip. He has no Aegis up, remember. If they can kill him before he gets the Sunder off. He doesn't have any targets to Sunder right now, except maybe FY. Oh, he does Sunder. Oh, he used the cheese. Keeps him safe. He doesn't even need the Sunder. Deny by Samael. He has no buyback. Dead for 54 seconds. Not enough Bloodstone charges to keep him up for long. Infest is going to keep Arteezy alive for now. 6 Bloodstone charges left after that death. They're going to get these mid-racks. Aegis down on Somnus, but he's back to full health. Ame full HP with the Sunder up. Metamorphosis down, but it doesn't really matter too much to him now. They still have the push power because Somnus is with him. That's going to be the end of this this game pretty much. Okay, LGD are going to back out. They're not going to go for the Megas just yet, but they pick up 2 sets of racks. 12k ahead now. Such an item advantage. Mirana's probably going to pick up this level 2 Diffusal Blade. Terrorblade, he does change to the Link instead of the BKB. I feel very justified because it's so much more important this game with the Fiend's Grip, Winter's Curse. No point in having a BKB against those 2 spells. Not no point exactly because they have so much else, but it's important anyway. It's important to have a Linkens in this game of all games. Mirana picked one up as well, so Mirana and this Terrorblade, pretty much the exact same build. Like, actually so close. The only difference being these phase boots and the Hurricane Pike. Very similar heroes in terms of item builds. 2 big ranged agi carries. I know Terrorblade isn't actually ranged, but he is in his peak. 2 of them, 2 big agi heroes, just gonna take down this shrine and continue to increase this network advantage. So little you can do. They just have to group up and hope for some sort of miracle team fight where they can get a really good Winter's Curse in and Arteezy can put out as much damage as he possibly can. I already don't like this life stealer though. It just doesn't put out nearly as much damage as you want. You kind of just have to like rip down some single target, and a team like LGD aren't gonna let one hero get caught out too much. They can just push and EG's base as much as they want now. I think they have the Metamorphosis back up. They have the Hurricane Pike and Manta Style. He gets stunned there. Samael comes in, breaks the Linkens with the Orchid, gets the Electric Vortex. Ame getting pretty low here. Still silence, but is able to get Sunder out on Smell. Smell's low on health and mana now. Uses the Shrine. Winter Skirts gonna take down the Mirana straight away, I think. She's down. This looks okay for EG. She buys back, but Crit's gonna get destroyed by Ame in the Macro Pyre. Arteezy gets slept, but he's too low. He goes down as well. No buyback for 85 seconds. Sumail as well gets stunned by the Ice Path. Ame putting out too much damage. Ame silenced here. Yao coming in with the stun. Really low here on LGD, but Mirana's back in here and she's going to be able to put out any extra damage they need. The core is just taking down an EG here. Universe, the last man left alive, and this is going to be the end for EG here at PGL Bucharest. LGD advancing into the final to face Meneski later on. Fantastic 2 games from them. It was looking good for EG in this game, but 2 Roche fights pretty much sealed their fate. They tried to take Roche twice, lost both fights. May have taken the Aegis the first time, but still just really bad fights from them around that Roche pit. Meant bad news for them. Pretty much sealed the game for LGD. So that's my cast of EGLGD. Fortunately, we didn't get game 3. Pretty sad. But EG just completely outclassed by LGD. This LGD team, with their substitute in place of Victoria, still doing so well. Some amazing banter coming out from Blitz and PPD on Twitter. PPD is a very salty boy, it seems. A fellow Rick and Morty, what your IC? Blitz is looking so well though, holy shit. He's actually just looking good in that suit. Cost's a cool guy. I like that tweet from Nahaz. He said just there, maybe is the answer from Blitz Dota. Maybe sure as hell is the answer for LGD Gaming. What a series from them. I'm hyped to see Nahaz at the major though. That's pretty cool. We're gonna see Red Eye and Nahaz. It's like we're going back to the good old days. Trump is actually a fucking moron. What the fuck? What the hell? His tweets are just fucking incredible. Like I don't know, man. It's hard for me to even laugh at them anymore. Not hard enough, but difficult. Not too hard, is what I meant to say. That's not true, Boogie. That's not true. There is not consequences to every action. Well, I mean, by definition, there's consequences to every action, but not necessarily the correlatory ones, I guess. Mineski doing it. 2 finals in 2 minors. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Why are they 1-1 on? Is that qualifying? I don't understand what that means. Mineski doing so well though. Interested to see if they win later on. Evan, here the madman. Hot lung sand chest. Right, I'm gonna just do a thing. Hello. EG lol. I don't know why I'm not casting your game. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't Google Mr. S Storm Spirit. Yeah, I said Samailed Storm Spirit is only matched by Vero's. Because I saw you mess the chat saying, I just saw you saying watching Adam stream, and I was like, oh. Like, I was gonna reference. Go on. Sorry, go on. Okay, I will go. I was gonna like, because I wanted to. That's a good meme. That's a good meme though. Yeah. I was gonna just say like how good Samael Stormtrooper was, and I was like I was looking for something to reference it to, and I was like, haha, Porg also plays Storm Spirit, and he's good at it. Come on. It's a good meme. Fuck if I know memes or something. Hot Long Sand chests. It's probably a Hot Long Sand chest, realistically. Oh, are you sure? Oh. Pretty good. Actually, class. Actually, really class. Like, I fucking had the chats with OD Pixel and Cheever live. Yeah. Like, on stream, I'll get you the clip for you can watch after the game. They were doing OD Pixel was doing a live stream, an IRL live stream. Basically, him, Cheever, and his friend Wakey Pixel were just like watching some games the other day. Like they were just watching like live games, and like they basically had like a cam on them, and they were just like their caption was like taking calls for Dota advice and life advice. Call me on my Discord or whatever, and I just come home from college and I saw that, and I was talking to Evan and Andre. I was like nobody called in or anything, and I was like, I think you just like literally call him on Discord. I'm just gonna fucking do it. And I went and called his Discord, and like he answers, and I'm like, oh shit, like I'm not talking to them, and then I just started asking OD Pixel about some casting advice and stuff, and they were chatting to me for a while. It was so cool. That's very, very fucking clear.
We played one after that, and I went 18-3-4. Andre got like Dragon's Blood, Ice Path, Global Silence, and Aphotic Shield. I was like, you're literally unkillable. He went 0-0-16.
Jesus Christ. Like I've actually lost like every ability draft game ever.
Silencer, right?
Yeah.
I didn't first pick Glaives, I believe. I had first pick actually.
Fair play for not first picking Glaives.
I first picked Tidebringer, and I was like, if Glaives is still there, I'm definitely taking it. Like, I'm definitely not taking it if I have Tidebringer.
Yeah.
That's really stupid. So it was still there, so I took that. And then Impetus was still there, so I was like, I could just have 3 really strong autocasts. So I got Impetus, and then I was like, Fissure still in the pool, I'll just pick that. It was stupid. Having like, I was losing mid hard. I was like, okay, mid's hard. I'm coming down to your lane, so I walked down, and they almost killed the 2 people on their lane. They were running away. I come in from the trees, 1 hit on the creep, fucking clean.
Jesus.
Nice, +4 inch.
That's for it. Guess how many games of ability draft I won in my last 12 games of ability draft?
None.
2.
Hey?
I've lost 10 out of my last 12 ability draft games. That's bad.
So Adam, do you wanna play ability draft?
Hell yeah. My own what?
Jason Phillips.
Pro streamer, I like it. Do you see my stream is OD Pixel approved now? And it's actually the truth. It's actually true. Not even just clickbait. No, but yes, he actually he asked me to have a YouTube to check out some of my casts, but I don't have any my casts on YouTube. I'm gonna because like I don't know, I never thought anybody would have any interest, so I like didn't bother. But I'm gonna put some of them up, I think.
You're rivaling a random dude for views now. Like
I'm definitely not.
you had 5 viewers there.
Did I?
Yeah,
No way.
yeah, you had 5.
Anytime I checked it, it was only 2.
You had 5 when I was watching. When I clicked on it, it was 5.
Okay, I have 112 views now on mine, and when I refresh it, that should be like
13 now. For me, it says 113.
okay. So
My
that's
dog's morphing.
one extra. That's so weird because it was like 110 when I started streaming, so it would not seem that there was 5, but that's cool. It should show it somewhere.
Tweet. Nothing triggers self-reflection like waking up at dawn.
Ooh.
Cry of a morning dove. The lagging cooper on a streaming video.
Yeah, I did in fact have 6 viewers at 1325. Was
Me and
that?
Andre were playing skill shot wars last night for like an hour and 40 minutes.
That's cool.
I thought it was gonna be that one shot one though, so I was like, right, this map is huge. Let's just like do a classic Fudge War thing and just stay across the river. Like it was really stupid because the only one you couldn't see coming for you was the Sunstrike.
Yeah,
It was only good for like night and you couldn't see across the river.
yeah. It's weird. I had 6 viewers during the draft for some fucking reason, and then they all fucking left. Woo. Oh shit, would you look at that? We are search for ability draft. I'm.
You did say hell yeah, so I searched for it.
Yeah, I know, but like memes in it.
Exactly.
I am actually. Yeah, you should be my analyst. Um. Fair. I'll be analyst and hypecaster. Yes, that's not difficult. I'm streaming this, so I have to win. Okay, I'm getting unstable current and fiend grip. No, I'm not.
I'm getting on.
Getting corrosive skin. Oh, Viper! I hope Viper gets time lock. Viper get time lock. Viper get time lock. Get time lock.
Why not bug then?
I don't know, memes. Not the Vipers, like a better right clicker.
Imagine getting overload and like spirit sight.
Be cool. Oh, that's funny.
I have no idea what to get. Viper should get marksmanship, I'll tell you that much. Like he's like the only hero in the game other than Razor who benefits from a proper from Razor's not in our team. Ball lightning, what if he uses Storm Spirit with ball lightning? Is he just
Oh, sick.
leather toxin? I have no idea what I want. Probably like the corrosive skin or something like that. Time lock's still there. You said lying this point.
My game's lagging real hard, so I'm probably just gonna get a random ability, which is fun.
Just click on it and you just keep spamming.
No, like it's actually not responding, so I can't even spam click anything.
Okay, well I'll tell you what you get. You're drafting now.
Yum.
You got Fiend script. So
That's terrible.
that's what you wanted. What are you talking about? Just you wanted Fiend script unsaved return.
Well, I'm really upset now. That's like that's actually the last thing I wanted. I was looking through the ult and I was like, I really, really don't want that long channeling ult.
What the fuck do I want now? I'm amazed at Counter Helix is still there. I might get it.
I was hoping to get Counter Helix, Call, Culling Blade,
And Battle Hunger.
and Battle Hunger. No, I was actually gonna get Call and Rage.
That's pretty good.
I could get Rage now and Rage.
Infest as well. I'm Lifestealer.
I could get Range Fiend's Grip. That would be good, I guess. Except it wouldn't be because Fiend's Grip is shit.
Greens to flip. I might get Time Dilation. That can be pretty useful, especially I thought long sound chest. I could just get caught because I counter Helix.
I'd get more. I'd look for more aggressive abilities on you, to be honest,
Like caught.
than Time Dilation.
Counter Helix.
Exactly.
But then I have like half axe. But I'm not.
Half X.
It's fine.
I'm really happy I got Mortal Strike because I wanted to pick Mortal Strike,
That's pretty good.
but like
Chrono as well against Void would be good.
I can't get Chrono though.
Why not? Nice. See, that happened to us, me and Andre yesterday when I was playing Arcward, and then I got a Hex and a fucking Silver Edge, and he just lost the game. I'm gonna take Culling Blade. Oh, ha ha! I'm not really.
Crap 5 Fiend's Grip, buddy. That's cool.
That is cool, except does it amplify it? Does it? Oh, it's magic damage.
Yeah. I think it's pure. I was also thinking that's probably pure because like that's what happens when an ult does damage, but you know what I mean?
Battle Hunter as well, or something like that. Fucking
Too much mana cost, I think.
Battle Hunter's only 75 mana, and
Yeah,
you get a 3 mana regen pattern.
sure. I pretty should have got Ghost actually. Ghost would have been sick.
I'm thinking of getting Eye of the Storm. Yeah, why not? I think I'll just jungle, honestly, just because people fight for lanes all the time. I think Enigma's good. Enigma's literally Enigma with a free BKB.
What a cunt.
That's so good though, like.
It is good.
It's taunty, but it's so good.
It is good. Who needs Prickstone when you literally have free BKB?
If he just wasn't Enigma, it would be better. I mean, if he just wasn't Enigma.
Yeah.
I bet you he's gonna try to jungle. I'm gonna say, I jungle. I jungle.
Gonna gone offline, I think.
Yeah, I got my ult as well.
Oh, he wants the fucking jungle. I jungle. It makes much more sense for him to jungle, I think.
I don't care. It's literally Enigma. Why does he just go offlane? Okay,
Because I'm going offline. Okay, maybe I'm not going offline. I think Pogna wants to go offline with his weird build. I'll go mid, so which makes no fucking sense at all. Me jungle! Ah!
yeah, let's all just jungle. Be fine.
Imagine we just didn't show up on lanes at all. That'd be funny.
Just jungle instead, like. And I've seen it so cool. There's no one who wants to take this fucking bounty. I bet just the enemies will have taken it.
Sure, look, if they want to give me mid, I'll take it. I'm gonna lose it really hard, but sure. What can you do? Should've gotten feeble for this lane, so.
Win lane. But Enigma's won there, apparently.
So I literally have no lane.
Fucking off lane, the CLS sits in the ground. Pogna has a stout shield. He's incompetent. Just go into his.
Pogna, just you have to just like calm down. You have to calm down. You, Pogna, I don't know how to explain this to you. I'm really sorry, but you're fucking retarded, and I'm just gonna have to take these last hits. I apologize. Because he doesn't have gloves. Pugny, you have to stop taking the last hits because you're stupid.
Oh, that's mean.
I mean, he fucking got a stout shield.
Sweet Bible social centric chest. Ouch, owie, oof, my bones.
Some bone already juice right there.
Oh my god, my man just goes to ult someone and take out himself. It's been crazy.
What? A Cloysic, I believe is the term. Oh, it's the Roshan courier, that's fucking cool.
Oh, do you know what's sick? I can battle hunger to crapify, and not only does that mean that he takes extra damage, but
You're even more slow.
can't. No, not even that. He just can't last it.
Oh yeah, holy shit, you
Yeah,
take more damage.
yeah.
So
It's like
good.
such a good combo actually.
They have like a spell.
And I'm Axe, so I get 100 plus battle hunger DPS at like 25. So I'm gonna become the biggest magic damage dealer ever. I should get a veil.
It's so much, it's actually so much damage, it's ridiculous.
It's actually crazy, like. 100 extra magic damage per second for 10 seconds. Just casual extra 1000 damage. As you do.
Throw a piece of crack at him.
Piece of crack.
That's that stuff that they use to paint roads with. Piece of crack at him.
Adam, what item would you recommend on an explosive item?
What are you dying to? What would you die to? Do they have physical damage or magical damage? Because you're going to want a Crimson Guard if they have physical damage. Also, do you have Blade Mail, I assume?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, Blade Mail's good. Um, Lo- Lo- Lotus Orb is really good if they're like silencing you or whatever, or like breaking you. Lotus Orb is
They are silencing.
any chance they're getting a Silver Edge or whatever, and you're scared of them, you can get Lotus Orb and just purge yourself with it.
Oh yeah, they do have problem silencing items.
Yeah, so that's gonna go into a Silver Edge, and that's gonna harm you later on big time.
Okay. Well, yeah, okay.
Oh lord Jesus.
I'm gonna go Lotus Orb then on round two. Can I get knocked over there?
Yeah, Octa's pretty good.
Oh Tracy. You're slow. depends on what you're dying.
Yeah, if you're
Getting wrecked by physical damage, I'd definitely get a cruise from that. If you're not, just get like pipe or something like that.
on like
I think you really get wrecked by physical damage.
Hard to trust then. Pure damage, like who? Axe?
Something.
Danger, right? So just his laser, like.
you definitely want to load a sword then, I think, because like I mean you're not gonna be,
Really strong against something, right?
because he's just gonna laser you and laser himself, and if he actually accesses the laser his whole team.
I don't think he has that.
But like when he's gonna get it, like I said, just I'm wondering like if he has hags, does it laser the whole team? I think it does.
Doing pretty well, like level wise, which is odd. Like let's destroy these camps.
Haha. About to get rid of battle hunger, decrepify. Haha. Aww.
I don't know why he went in there. I can go in because my ability to just do that.
Enemies need milling.
Milling, plastic.
I've no idea what
Guess
items
attack
to go
time for
for.
this camp's 55.
54 already. Depends how many creeps there are in it, to be honest. That's just the main factor.
Yeah, I've gone and done it. Death profits here. Stop and roll enchant. But that I mean that's not. Ah, where's me up little miss? Oh, I'm on the same level as that death profit. It's fucking mental. So I'm jungling. It's so stupid.
Your team is so friendly. It's so funny.
Maybe we should get a Lincoln's. I need more mana, like.
Yeah.
Like, I actually just need a bigger pool.
No, it's really annoying.
Your face?
I tried to stack this camp, but instead of stacking, he spawned skeletons, and the skeletons stayed in the camp.
Oh, that's good memes.
It's not good, nor is it a good meme. And that's the new meme.
Ooh, what's this? Oh my god, a fucking million bots are on your team with me.
Sad.
Does what? Pure damage.
No, it doesn't do more damage if you fucking retard. I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that. You're just so fucking stupid. Don't try to blame that on me. He's fucking retarded. Like, he's actually just retarded. He fucking just stood in there on like 200 HP. Brain Sap does pure damage, so the Decrepify doesn't affect it. Also, don't buy stout shields on ranged heroes.
Pure damage again?
I think you should probably get health regen. It's just so important. Like the longer you stay alive, the more quills you get out. So the way I look at it.
Or you only get like damage if you like got an octarine at like 12 minutes or something like that. And you're
Yeah.
running that hard.
No, I'm Storm Spirit, and I got Storm Spirit ult and Storm Spirit W.
I'm an Enigma and I got like all my spells.
I'm tempted to just go Lotus Orb first.
It's pretty good for the mana regen there.
Yeah, gives me more mana pool, more mana regen, and lots of armor, and I need all of those things.
See, that's what you want, like.
Yeah, and the active's like okay, it's okay, like just blocking spells for fun.
Okay.
It's all right.
Lotus Orb's like definitely up there in my favorite items.
It's so cool, like. The madman, he's after going and doing it. Well played, Enigma, well played.
He also has time off command there.
Yeah, he's pretty strong. But it's down for like a million seconds now, so. And we did get the kill on the Storm Spirit, so it's all good.
Got blink now, boys. I'm going on this guy.
Yeah.
He's done, I'm done.
What does this DP have? Scary, scary stuff. Just
Yeah,
feast.
she's pretty fucking strong.
The feast is pretty shit, but the other two are fucking scary. Feast level 4 isn't anything to really scoff at, so. Wait till see if she goes in on me. If she goes in on me, you can kill her. Or maybe just show her here. Either way. Like my sarcasm. The Enigma came up and I was like, hey, see if that perfect is in me and we can kill her. And then he just like uses his Eidolons on a creep I was farming. That's so crazy. Like that's actually crazy. If you should probably get hurt, so. Yeah, 100%.
Came down and killed boy.
Sick. I'm actually getting a battle for you, tricked you, Evan. So I have a perseverance.
Just stood there. His stock shield didn't save him there, dude.
Jesus Christ. He only died because I had a crap fight him.
He nearly died because he didn't upgrade to a Vanguard.
Actually does so much damage. She does a retarded amount of damage. I'm dead for and I picked Exorcism. Fuck off, cunt. Like, fuck off. Big bunch of smelly cunts there.
Patrick Otema
5
is
all
15
stats.
years old.
Pretty awesome, like, I'll be
He
honest.
was born
Sorry?
deaf.
5 all stats at level 10 is pretty fucking excellent.
Hello, I'm Mike Hunt. Hello.
Oh no, I've been bumped. Might as well go all in now at this stage. that?
Yeah, I'm actually dead now as well.
Is that the worst thing you've ever seen in your entire life? Actually, the worst thing ever. What a idiot. Oh man, let's go. Oh shit, he is that. Forgot about that. Oh, I'm slowed forever. 50 million years. Open wounds. Yes, he's gone and done it. Oh, he's gone and done it! The thing is, they well played. Oh, he's gone and done it! What a team fight. The boys doing it.
Wouldn't have fucking idiot to if that Viper wasn't so fucking autistic.
Seriously, the best black hole. He was gonna get 2 free kills, and then he's Chronos hit.
Our own teammate crowded our own black hole guy.
Yeah.
Fucking, can you not fuck off and take any other farm on the map? Like, are you serious? I've actually got like one Mortal Strike proc every 7 months.
Yeah, Razor is really strong. He's basically Razor but with drowsings.
Absolute loser.
Really strong though, like I'd be
Yeah.
hard pressed to not take that as well if it was still there.
Oh my god, this Death Prophet just fucking has an Atos. Like, what do I do against that? He actually has a fucking Atos. I don't think you do.
No,
I do, yeah.
I'm actually kind of
I haven't, Brad.
this fan.
You're a big Toes fan, though. I like Porg.
Sorry. I just see. Yeah. I was saying who are the shadows.
What?
No, I was saying who earns. That's Simpsons name.
Alright.
And Burns made a movie,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all booing, and Smithers was like, they're saying
Boo
who
earns, yeah.
I was saying who earns. Well, we just killed Death Prophet.
That's good.
I haven't even leveled my ult yet.
Fucking idiot.
It's way more important if you level my stuff. So getting time lock max, getting counter helix max, and getting call max.
Okay, Razor's actually gonna fucking ruin me there. Unless I load his orb myself and then he can't use his static link. Yeah, I was thinking to get a blade mail myself actually, but like, I feel like I need to tank up a bit more because I'm actually not tanky at all without it.
So I need attack speed for time lock.
Is Razor up top? I assume he's not.
They're all up top except for
Mm.
Razor.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Out of here.
Mean boys. Cream boys. And me.
You cream boys.
What item's gonna help me win this game? Maybe if I go like... Nah, I don't think so. I don't want to focus on the magic damage. I know I have a lot of it, but like it's all my ult. Like the E and the W aren't gonna like
Yeah, yeah.
actually like win me this game.
Radiance. Why not? Like, why not?
I'm not tanky enough. I'd get a radiance if I like knew I was gonna build to a heart after, but I'm not sure.
Radiance. I'm really tanky.
Yeah, I'm just not tanky. I could go for a halberd to stop the razor. I could go for a heart or something. Because there's places I can go with a heart, people I can see.
I missed the call. Like, blind called us, so like,
Okay, well,
missed him.
I think I was the only one posted in my team still at the
Well
moment.
played, man.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, someone was 80.
No, void is a radiance.
Don't
No,
worry,
he doesn't.
don't worry,
Who
mate.
has a radiance? What's a radiance by? Someone's invisible there with a radiance. Target cognition. Oh, you purged the yourself when you unstable when you got unstable turns.
No way. Don't know why black hole there. There was no way. There was someone inside, infested inside somebody, or whoever has the infest. The Bane. Bane. He had a sacred relic earlier, actually, yeah.
Oh fuck, that's fucked.
He's just infesting Void and doing that.
He's such a good ganker. Infest, brain sap, and the fucking wraith fire blast. It's really strong. I'm gonna kill a storm spirit. I mean, I'm not gonna get any spins. And I still die. Feels equivalent. Okay, babe. Fucking hits fucking hard. What's the deal? Oh, he's never touched it. Okay. I was wondering what the fuck the deal with that was. Why was he hitting like a truck? Absolute marketing. He's gonna kill her with nether toxin. Done it. It's pretty good. Make 10k.
I won't be back around next weekend, will I?
Aw,
Not okay.
sad.
Because I heading up to the north for a northern.
Ew.
Cute.
The one day a week I do have off. With all the races around, the swim races around, so
Oh, that's gonna be crack. Peanut butter and crack sandwich.
I'm not going to put that
Madman.
Absolute marketing.
Absolute tame lad. No crack is poured to me.
I'm gonna have it so long.
my face is hot.
Andre, Andre, would you mind if we change your name into that since he got wrecked by, like, there was a spot I kept standing in Skeleton Wars. I don't know why, I just kept going there, and Andre kept hitting me with the Sunstrike, and I stood there, because he knew I kept standing there. And then I was like, right, I'm changing your name. I didn't say that, like I just changed his name, like. I was in the middle of changing his name to He's Only God and Done It.
Huh.
He was like, Minimus is like the only one who's like, who doesn't really get changed. He's only God and Done It. He said He's Only God and Done It, but then he realized I changed his name to He's Only God
Hmm.
and Done It. Like, what the fuck? I just had to get the health talent.
Oh, I actually get 25 health regen at 20.
Wow, that's so good.
Axe talents are sick. They're actually all
Yeah,
sick.
he is such good talent. It's like 75 damage as well. It's fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
It's a lot better recall, but
Oh god. Yeah, good luck.
see, buddy.
Fun. Just like getting wrecked. Ah. Oh, what a save!
He probably thinks the spirits does more damage to him.
He probably thinks that you slowed it. That decrep is actually so good.
Hmm.
He is ridiculous patch for like 8.
Oh, that fucking Bane did more damage to me there because I had the crap on me.
Yeah. He doesn't have boots. Bane doesn't. He has a drum instead.
Fucking fair play to him.
We're not lucky.
Yeah, we're not. Well, we can't. Exactly. Because all of us are dead.
Yeah.
Boy, game is hard.
One more spin would have been nice. Where'd he go?
He just went
Oh,
straight
what the
down.
fuck?
He had his arms riddled.
I saw him go straight into the melee. I'm confused. It's not worth it. Not worth me fucking hanging about, guys. Shit, this creep wave is fucked. Probably not going to this cryo there. Ah. They're going down to Roshan. Octarine coming up in the void. It's so liquid. Hot long senses. Stormsphere is a disgusting push ability.
We just got 2 really big kills actually.
And
So
you know
good.
why I got that kill?
Why'd you get the kill?
Bashed him as soon as Call ended, so he couldn't zap away the Bane and Void over there. That's right.
That was sick.
I'm dead.
Did I have the
So much
radiance?
damage from something. Why doesn't he just...
Oh,
Thrown off. Right. How do you kill a man who doesn't die? The fight, that's pretty fucking class.
just picked it up.
You know, Sable Burnt is just crippling. Like, you forget how good it is when it's not on razor, you know what I mean?
So yeah, he doesn't have ags, so fuck.
Yeah. He has mana forever, though.
Actually does, doesn't he?
Yeah. Razor is just stupid, like. It's disgusting, like. Oh, you missed. No, boy. What that shit? What fucking that shit, man? He has only gone out from it.
It's worse than getting bashed on a ranged hero.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, I can save you.
The fat controller laughed.
Oh my god, I nearly fucking did it, but I was slowed when I got out of him for some reason. Like, I'd love to see that explained. That's such a disgusting build on Razor. Like, it's so disgusting.
Hang on, did he go?
Why doesn't he just go play Enigma?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't
Why,
understand.
why would you even bother? Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
He wasn't even raging before using Black Hole. Oh, where's Andrea?
Don't know.